Okay. Sorry about the delay there, guys. Just as I go to get on the phone, somebody calls me who is attending the call, knowing that we got a webinar. So I apologize for that. But anyway, welcome to Wednesday's call. It is 6:28 and it is 1:02 p.m. here on the Pacific Coast, and it is 4:02 in New York. So this is our midweek Wednesday call. So we've got some important things to share with you about the upcoming 6-hour webinar this Saturday. But I want to just put a couple of things out there first for everybody so you're aware of it. I'm going to just put a disclosure out there that the commitment we made on Monday that we thought we would be live today is on us. It is not going to go live tonight. It will be going live tomorrow night. But even though we haven't screwed up, we just haven't got enough manpower to get it all done. We want this thing right as close as we can for the 6-hour marathon, and then we want to go from there to tweak it and improve it for the 24-hour marathon. We're not. We don't want to create any issues or problems. And if we'd have gone live for you guys tonight to go and sign up, go in and pick your games, it just was not, it's not going to be ready. We need to do better description to explain how to do the games. And we also had it open that people could make a pledge. So we're not going to do that. So please, I'm going to repeat this twice, if not 3 times through today. Tomorrow night at New York midnight, that is Thursday, June 29th, the site will go live. And I'm going to show you the site in a minute so you know. It will go live at midnight for 24 hours, just in case there was a disconnect there, for 24 hours only. Midnight Thursday to midnight Friday, you will go in and sign up to the site to pick your games, and you will receive 36 tokens. So even though we screwed up by 24 hours, instead of getting 2 from one call, 2 from another call, and 2 from another call, which is the most you would have had tokens, we are now going to give you 36 tokens. There is absolutely no reason why you cannot play in every single game, participate to try to get on the leaders board, and then have tokens left over to play in the grand jackpot spin, okay? Which, if some of you are coming on new, you're not aware of this yet, which I will go through with you a little bit here in a few minutes. Now, at 12 o'clock Friday night until 10 a.m. Saturday, you will be able to receive 18 tokens. Again, from Friday night till Saturday, these are all New York times, for a period of them 10 hours, midnight till 10 a.m. If you sign up, you will get 18 tokens. So if you accidentally forget on Friday, if you, God forbid, get called to go and help somebody, something happened, whatever, you'll have Saturday to still get 18 tokens. Now remember, there are only 6 games that we're playing on Saturday, only 6 games. So you've got plenty of tokens, and I'm going to show you, hopefully here in a minute, how it works. We're waiting for a push to happen so we can actually show you it live. We're not sure if it's going to be ready, but so they're going to be the 2 nights. Now, if you register after 10 a.m. on Saturday, you will get 1 token. 1 token, and it must be played in a game. It can't be left for the jackpot rollover. So guys, listen carefully. I'm going to repeat it one more time and again at the end, so you've got it all written down. Tomorrow night at midnight New York time. So some of you, that will automatically be Thursday morning. You will go to avazoo.com /marathon. You will click on register at the bottom of that link. If you have already registered, you will only receive the tokens that you got from the promotion, which is a maximum of 6. Now, we know some people have signed up 20 times in there. Things like that. No, you don't get that, guys. And using your same email address, we're above that. We can figure that one out. So listen again. You're going to go to avazoo.com /marathon. Okay, you're going to scroll to the bottom of the page, and you're going to hit register again, and it's going to just take you from that page over to the new sign up page. And what that's going to do is have your player's code in there. So you're going to make sure you got your player's code. What we've realized is we are putting this on for this 24-hour marathon, but this is going to be an exciting thing we can do for Avazoo on an ongoing basis to create free entries and engagement. We can have some celebrities come on. So what we wanted to do is make sure all of my family, that's you, have the opportunity to receive anybody in the future tied to you forever. So guys, this is why the delay's been, because Uncle David, as people call me, or pain in the butt David, I'm always tweaking to try and make it better. So by doing this, it means it's going to create a, it's tied to you, that new person coming in, right? So even if they're not an Avazoo representative, they are able to go to avazoo.com/marathon. And when they go to the marathon, they will be able to log in. And when they log in, what will happen is, and I'm just going to pull this up to show you right now. Actually, Elias, you're on with me, brother. You got a good connection? Elias.
I'm here. I am here.
If I could sing, I would sing to you, but I can't. But do you want to quickly tell everybody that in Spanish right now?
Yeah, that's what. Okay, perfect. Hola, hola a todos. ¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo están? Bueno, supuestamente el sitio debe de estar en línea hoy, pero por tardancia, por falta de gente, esto va a ser hasta mañana. Entonces, mañana, que es el jueves, ok, que es el 29 de junio, va a estar en línea en vivo. Ahora, hay algo muy importante. Necesitas mañana por la medianoche entrar y registrar para el maratón de 24 horas. ¿Ok? Necesitas entrar y registrar. Donde al momento que usted registre mañana a medianoche, ok, y adelante hasta el viernes 11 en la noche, como 24 horas tenemos más o menos, puede registrar y va a tener 36 tokens. 36 tokens, con esto usted puede jugar todos los juegos que usted quiere para el sábado. Ahora, en caso, si usted no logró registrar durante estos 24 horas y registraste el viernes medianoche hasta el sábado 10 en la mañana, solamente puede obtener 18 tokens para poder jugar, ¿ok? Ahorita, en caso no hizo la primera ni la segunda y registraste después de las 10 AM, el sábado va a obtener solamente un token. Entonces es muy importante poner atención a esto. Tiene 3 chances para registrar. La primera con 36 tokens, la segunda con 18 tokens y la tercera solamente con un token. ¿Cómo va a registrar? Va a entrar a la página avazoo.com/maratón y va a ir abajo al final y poner registrar, donde usted va a registrar y va a llevar a una página de registro donde también va a poder poner el código de cada persona. Entonces, muy importante poner atención a esto. Mañana medianoche hasta el viernes medianoche, 24 horas, puede registrar para tener 36 tokens. Después, el viernes hasta 10 AM el sábado, 18 tokens. Si es después de esto, un token. ¿Ok? Gracias. Ok, Dave.
Okay, thanks, guys. And thank you, obviously, for helping out there. And we're going to come back to you in a little while, Elias, to go through some stuff. So, guys, here's what's going to happen, all right? So we were going to do this tonight. We were going to switch it. What we've done now is added your referral code in here. So because we're behind, and it doesn't really make that much difference currently to you guys, because you're going to have plenty of time Friday to play with this. You're going to have plenty of time Friday to get the word out to people, but you're going to click register. And what will happen is that I have your referral code in there. So it's good for the future. Now, once you've registered, you will come over to the new site. The new site, obviously there's text, guys, that you know, I'm writing texts and helping out with code and doing customer service and you name it and everything right now, what's going on. But there is going to be some text on here. That text is very simple. It's going to read, welcome to our game platform. This is where you can buy your pledge tokens. So it goes on and on and on. It gives a full description. So it goes in here and then it goes over and says, step 1, purchase tokens. When you click on the purchase tokens, what is going to happen is it's going to come up with another box, and that box is going to say very simply, tokens cannot be purchased at this time. But as soon as you click on that token box, this will show up 36 tokens. If you do it after midnight Friday, it will show up 18 tokens. And that will be until 10 o'clock in the morning, New York time. And then it will only show 1 token. At the end of the 6-hour marathon, then what will happen is you'll be able to come back to tokens and start purchasing your tokens for the future 24-hour marathon. So if you're pledging $1, pledging $5, buying a token package, whatever it may be, you will be able to do that at the end of the marathon. However, just like I'm waiting right now for this to update, because we've done a push, some parts of the world, some servers, some browsers take a while to catch up. So do allow for 24 hours before you can pledge your tokens. Now, I have a bonus that I am going to share on Saturday, because Saturday should be either all of our family distributors or their friends and family coming in to get a free $20 ticket. But what I want to do on Saturday is encourage people. I don't come and ask you for money. Okay, I've learned that's not what this is about, right? It's not about the money for me. It's about the legacy. So, but come Saturday, you've got the wrong guy fighting against you, because I am going to turn around and get every penny I can for them foundations. I'm going to try and upsell you. I'm going to try to get you to spin again. So every time you pledge another $1. Now, I've told you up front, so none of you can come back and call me out on it. That when it comes Saturday, I'm going to put promotions in to get you to pledge. So through Saturday, don't be surprised if there's some amazing gifts that you're going to receive that's going to allow you or try to convince you to come over and purchase your tokens. Now, once you purchase your tokens on Saturday, prior, you won't need to. There's going to be a message here why you can't. And that message very simply says you've been awarded these tokens. Now, then you'll come into the game area. When you come into the game area and it's just not been uploaded, I don't think yet. It doesn't look like it's been uploaded. There is a single token which will take away from whatever your tokens are. In that token, you're going to pledge that 1 token. You're going to read the game details, and you're going to continue play now. Once you hit play now, that token spot will go down 1 token. When you hit play now, and I am 99% sure it's not come up yet. We're waiting for it to come up. I was going to show you how the game actually worked today, where you can spin it. It just has not propagated. Let me go back to see if it's on game 2. I don't think it is. No, so I can't do it right now. But what is going to happen is there is going to be a spinning wheel. And that spinning wheel, what you see in here, when you pick on, so these are going to be one above each other, game with game description. Now, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the games here in a minute. So get ready, because you have to understand what we're trying to do. And Elias, promise you won't start laughing, because it's going to be some fun and games. So these are going to have a description to them. There are going to be 3 interactive games on Saturday. 3 interactive games mean that you can and play and will be seen live around the world. Now, you'll read the description, and once you read the description, then you click on the button and you'll be able to say, okay, it's 1 token. You're going to hit play. When you hit that play, there's a spin board comes up. We've got numbers from, I think, 1 to 10,000. You're going to click on it and you're going to spin it, and it's going to go round. Whatever that lands on, if you're in the top 20 on the leaderboard on the side, you will see your name. Now, let's say you're happy with that first spin. You only use 1 token. You'll be able to do that 5 separate times. 5 separate times. So you can go on and spin again to get a higher number, and spin again to get a higher number, and spin again to get a higher number. You'll be able to do that up to 5 times. So each game is going to take 1 token to a maximum of 5 tokens away from you. So 6 games, 6 times 5 is 36, right? No, 6 5s are 30, beg your pardon. So that's 30. That means if you do all 5 tokens in each game, you'll have tokens left over for the grand finale spin. What is the grand finale spin? Your first one, you're paying tokens to get into the game. This one does not need any additional tokens because we take the top 3 winners from each game, and wherever they place into here. So if you got 2 firsts and 1 second, and nobody else can beat 2 firsts and 1 second, you will win the top prize of $500, which in the dry run, there are no dollars given out. You're getting tenfold the $100 tickets that you can sell or give away. So let me make sure you understand that. So you come in and win a game, and you win $100. You're going to receive, instead of cash, you're going to receive 10 VIP tickets within 7 days. Once it all verifies, you'll have a coupon code come to you that I'm going to show you in a minute how it works. That comes to you, and you will be able to sell or give that ticket away or discount that ticket. You can do whatever you want to do with it, and it must be used up by the end of July. It must be used up by the end of July. The coupon date will run out. So if it's not used by the end of July, that ticket will become void. If I win first prize in 3 of them, and then I go over to here, or if I win first prize in all 6 games, then I would be the top leader, which means I would receive $500. However, it's 10 times $500 in $100 tickets. Okay. Now, the tokens that are left over from your game pulling, so whatever tokens you have left over here. So in other words, if you spin 1 time and you end up at 10,000 and you're top of the leaderboard, you would not go out and spin 4 more times. There's no point. You already got the top of the leaderboard. So you'd have 4 tokens left over. You do that through the 6 separate games, or you perhaps don't want to play in 6 separate games. You only want to play in 1 or 2. You may not want to be on the call for 6 hours, or you may pop on the call, then get off, then come back on. It is entirely up to you what you do and how you do it. So guys, just so you know, if there's any questions coming up, I'm on my own today. No, I'm not. I've got Elias here, but Justin is off today. He's running around picking up things that we need, and he's not here to support me. We have so many of our team members out with flu, the sick, the bug, migraines, and just crazy right now. We're running on such a skeleton crew. So if there's any questions, I will do the best to cover them at the end, guys. Anyway, so you will have tokens left over. So let's say you have 20 tokens left over the 36 tokens. You'll be able to now come into this main draw and spin that wheel, whatever the amount of tokens left over. So in one way, you actually want to leave enough tokens, because if you get the highest number on this, you get 1,000 times 10. So that's $10,000 with the tickets. That is your money. Your money. Guys, listen carefully. It is your money, whether you give it away or you sell it. You will be set up as what they call a seller, a reseller of Avazoo. So when you claim the tokens, you have to sign an agreement that you abide by the laws. So you literally could pick up 10,000 tickets here, or dollars worth, $10,000 worth. You could win games and pick up other thousands of dollars in tickets. And that is in the month of July. Now, you could discount them at 50%. You can discount them at 70%. You can give them away to friends. You can pay 100% for them, whatever. You just must abide by the terms and conditions. Elias, do you want to explain that for our Spanish community before I go any further?
Yes. Hello, can you hear me?
Yep. Do you understand, Elias, how it works?
Yes, yes, yes. I'm going to explain it to them right now. Okay.
Good.
Bueno, voy a explicar a ustedes cómo es el mecanismo también ahorita para cuando usted registra, cuando usted quiere jugar juegos. Entonces va a tener una opción donde va a haber los tokens. Por ejemplo, en el caso de nosotros, si registramos en el primeros 24 horas, vamos a tener 36 tokens. Esto va a salir en la esquina a derecha arriba. Vamos a tener 36 tokens. Entonces, allá va a salir los juegos. Usted puede elegir los juegos que usted quiere participar. Y puede ver la descripción porque vamos a tener juegos interactivos. Entonces, usted elige el juego. Cuando usted elige el juego, va a salir una ruleta que tiene números. Entonces, cuando usted hace spin la ruleta, ¿ok? Cuando usted da vuelta a la ruleta, ¿qué va a pasar? Va a llegar a un número. Por ejemplo, llegó al número 10,000, por ejemplo. Entonces usted tiene 10,000 puntos y estás en la lista en el primer lugar. Entonces no necesita hacer más spin porque usted ya está en el primer lugar. ¿Ok? Ahora, si usted hizo, le diste la vuelta y salió número 5, 10, 15, 20 y usted quiere obtener más puntos, usted puede hacer el spin hasta 5 veces, 6 veces, son 6 tokens. Entonces puede hacer el spin 6 veces o de dar la vuelta 6 veces para tener el número más alto. ¿Qué significa esto? Cuando usted tiene el número más alto, entonces usted es uno de las personas el que va a entrar a la juego en vivo y va a participar y posiblemente va a ganar también. Entonces, por cada juego hay una ruleta y va a dar la vuelta para ver si usted está en los primeros lugares para participar en este juego. ¿Ok? Entonces, cuando usted jugaste el juego y todo y ganaste uno de los primeros 3 lugares, va a ir a otra lista. Entonces, por decir, usted ganaste $100. Recuerdan, aquí no vamos a pagar nada en efectivo. En este maratón de 6 horas, nada en efectivo. Usted va a ganar boletos, ¿ok? Entonces, y también Avazoo va a multiplicar el premio por ejemplo, 10 veces, etcétera, etcétera. Entonces, ¿qué pasa? Cuando usted gana, por ejemplo, $100, puede ser que duplican esto por 10 y va a tener $1,000 en boletos de $100 VIP. Entonces usted va a tener $1,000 en boletos. ¿Qué puede hacer con los boletos? Puede venderlo, puede regalarlo, puede dar descuento, como usted quiere, porque ese es tu dinero, puede hacer lo que quiere con esta. Si quiere venderla, puede venderla, quiere regalarla, puede regalarla, ¿cómo es? Entonces, usted ganaste el juego. Entonces, si usted fue uno de los primeros 3 en este juego, va a entrar a otra lista. La otra lista va a tener como alrededor de 20 personas, entonces, o 10 personas. Entonces, si usted lograste tener en la otra lista uno de los primeros lugares, también va a ganar otro premio que va a convertir también en boletos, ¿verdad? Y esto, lo mismo, puede venderlo, puede regalarlo, puede dar descuento, como usted quiera, porque son tuyos. Ahora, esa es la segunda fase. La tercera fase, si usted quedó con usted un token, 2 tokens o 3 tokens sobrante de todos los juegos, quedaron en el saldo, con esto va a entrar a la ruleta principal, donde también va a tener chance de ganar. ¿Y qué puede ganar? Puede ganar mucho dinero que va a convertir también en boletos. Entonces, ese es el mecanismo que va a hacer durante el día sábado. Por eso es muy importante al momento el que registra y confirma el juego es el que quiere jugar y hacer el spinning y todo. Ahorita Dev va a mostrar a nosotros cómo va a ser el proceso del spinning o el dar la vuelta en este ruleta. Espero que estén entendibles. Si hay alguna pregunta, por favor, ponerla y con todo gusto podemos contestar. Muchas gracias. Ok, Dave.
All right, my friend. So listen, guys, while you was doing that, for some of you that perhaps don't speak Spanish like me, and I apologize to all my brothers and sisters that I wish I could speak Spanish, and I'm trying to learn words. So one day I will have a conversation with you. So forgive me. But what I was trying to show some of you guys, what was going on, that dinging in the background, these are live people on our site right now. That's somebody looking through our site as we speak. So that's what I was showing you guys there. We monitor everything live now. So if you're on our site, we know when you're on our site, who you come through, what landing page you come through. So that's that person's landing page where they come from. So I was just showing you that for the other people. Now, in here, what we've got is right here, the spinning wheel. The reason we are not live is because the push has just got done. And as you can see, the copyright for us is not laid out. So there's no way we want to do this and look foolish or crazy. When you do things in staging, you do things in an environment of live, things change. But this is what, I haven't spun it yet. You saw it. Roy tested it. He's got 600. So your tokens would be up here. This will not work yet because I don't think we've got that tied together. He's waiting for my final numbers. So I come in and I spin the wheel. Oh, it even makes a noise. I did not know that. How about that? We should have it have a jingle or something. Okay, so obviously we need an arrow showing here. So there's 400. Now, I've just used one token in there, and I have not come to the leaders board. I can't, you know, I'm on the board, but I haven't got there. You got to go to the main leaders board. So I can't spin again until I pledge another token. You'll be able to do that 5 separate times in the tokens, okay? So when you go in here, your dashboard will be, unfortunately, he's working in this right now. Your dashboard will be able to, you top it up, how you do your tokens. So all this is not ready for you tonight. That's where we have made the mistake because of so many people being sick. So again, tomorrow night at midnight, we know we're in the testing stage right now, just tweaking it to make it look good and all the descriptions. So we know we're comfortable saying tomorrow night you'll be able to go in and do that. Now, guys, once you go in and get your tokens and you play in these games on Saturday, please remember, anybody you invite tomorrow night, all day Friday, Saturday morning, right up to game time, they will get a free $20 ticket when we start game time at midday New York time. Repeat, when we start the marathon at mid-time on Saturday, what is going to happen is whoever's got that free ticket and there's part of the company, now for every hour, they must stay on there for 15 minutes to get that free ticket. So if they go and register tomorrow night, or Saturday morning, they're going to get a $20 ticket. That's period. They get a $20 ticket. Them new people and you, throughout every hour you're on the marathon and Saturday, you get a free $20 ticket. Okay, now here's the difference. The $20 tickets are gifted tickets. You cannot sell them. They are gifted. So if you have somebody new that comes on, registers, and they get a free $20 ticket. Now, remember, this is America. So, or I'm sitting right now in Vegas. I won't be next week. I'll be heading out. But bottom line to the deal is this, there is no restrictions because it's a free ticket. So you can invite people to come on. They get the $20 ticket. They must come to the webinar for 15 minutes. They must be on the call for 15 minutes. If they decide to stay on hour after hour after hour because they're playing in the games, then for every hour they get there, they get an additional $20 ticket. That's $120 worth of tickets, 6 $20 tickets. They can only be gifted, and they have to be gifted within 10 days of Saturday. Saturday's the 1st. So by the 10th, them must be given away to whoever you want to give them away to. It doesn't matter who it is. You must give them $20 tickets away. However, any of the prizes you win, they are tenfold the normal cash prize, and they are tickets that you can sell under a reseller's agreement up to 30 days. So guys, if it's slow where you are in the world, it's July, it's summer, and you want to make a quick 5 grand or 10 grand, get on the call, win, playing the games, make it happen. Now, there is a special surprise you'll find about Saturday that is going to, even if you don't win, you'll have the opportunity to get some free tickets to sell. We're not going to leave anybody out. That's one thing we don't do around here. We don't pick on people and that person can't get what the other person can. So guys, you want to invite as many people as you can. You want them to sign up tomorrow night after midnight, all day Friday. There is no personal information. You are not getting any, you're not collecting credit card information or nothing like that. What will happen is when they, Saturday after the game, and they want to buy tokens, they will go from our site to a non-profit site and make the pledge under the non-profit. If they want to buy more tokens, and the reason we set this up, there are some people going to say, hey, I want to really play in that game and I've run out of tokens. Can I buy some more tokens? I'm here to get as much money out of your pockets for them foundations. Let me say it one more time, because you're never going to hear this about, I'm here to get as much money out of your pocket for them donations, as long as it doesn't put you in no bread and butter, no roof over your head. I don't want anybody to be upside down, obviously. But guys, you'll be able to buy more tokens at $10 and get 15 more tokens. So if you've run out of tokens, remember, this is for the 24-hour marathon, not the 6-hour marathon. You'll be able to come in and buy more tokens so you can continue participating to win that big jackpot. So we've also opened up that for you. So guys, again, you're going to sign up here Monday night, go over to this, and then you're going to have the 3 opportunities to get the tickets. You get a $20 ticket immediately, and that $20 ticket allows you to go. If you sign up after 10 o'clock Saturday morning, that will stay open, but you only get 1 ticket, 1 token. That's all you're going to get. So you're only going to be able to play in 1 game. All right. So guys, we're going to tell you a little bit about the games and how it works. Okay. So if I go back to this right now and let's do that again and see what happens. I'm hoping to beat Roy. Did you want to say? Yeah, go ahead, bud.
Yeah, could I translate what you have just said to the Spanish people?
Absolutely, you can. Hang tight, everybody. And Elias, if you need me to go anywhere on the screen, just tell me where to go, and I'll go there. If you want me to go to.
No, I'm gonna explain it directly, like before. Don't worry about that. Okay. Hola de nuevo. Mire, recuerdan, durante el proceso del maratón del 6 horas, nosotros podemos ganar. Y esto convierte en boletos que usted puede ganar, puede regalar, puede vender o puede dar descuento, etcétera, etcétera. Pero, ojo aquí, si usted tiene invitado, y esto es lo que esperamos, invita. Esto se trata de correr la voz también. Invita gente al maratón, de 6 horas. O el 24 horas. Ahorita, si usted tiene un invitado y este invitado registró en el tiempo que acabo de explicar hace un rato para conseguir los 36 o el 18 un token, si él registra en los primeros 24 horas y tu invitado registra, va a tener un boleto de $20. ¿Ok? Va a tener un boleto de $20. Ahora, si él empieza a atender el maratón y él entró solamente unos 15 minutos, no hay ningún problema. Lo más importante, este boleto va a ser activo para él si él entra por lo menos 15 minutos al maratón. Si él quiere jugar más y más y más en el maratón y pasó 6 horas, por ejemplo, por cada hora él está adentro del maratón, va a ganar un boleto de $20. Ahorita, ¿qué puede hacer con estos boletos de $20? No puede vender. Esto es solamente para regalar. para regalar. Si él entró 6 horas, va a obtener 6 boletos de $20 y va a poder regalar, pero no vender. Ojo con esto. Los boletos el que nosotros ganamos adentro del maratón por premios, etcétera, etcétera, esto sí podemos vender, pero lo que puede ganar durante quedar, por ejemplo, 4 horas, 5 horas en el maratón, esos son boletos de $20 que usted puede regalar. Entonces, esto es muy importante. Ahorita, sobre los tokens, y estoy hablando ahorita del maratón de 24 horas, porque son casi idénticos. La diferencia en el maratón de 24 horas, allá vamos a ganar dinero, no boletos, ¿verdad? Si usted, por ejemplo, tiene 18, 20 tokens o lo que sea, y usted quiere comprar más en el camino, si usted falta, por ejemplo, unos 5, 6 o 8 tokens más, usted puede entrar y comprar, por ejemplo, $10, van a dar 15 tokens. Este dinero se va directamente a las donaciones para estas organizaciones sin fines de lucro. Entonces, estamos pendientes con esto y si hay alguna pregunta, por favor, no olvida ponerla para poder contestarla. Muchas gracias. Okay, Dave.
All right, so guys, you just saw me messing around with this to get it there. Obviously, we haven't got it yet tied together this game to the leaders board, but there are going to be 20 spots. We're going to talk about the games right now, guys. So you all have to understand my madness because I'm definitely close to being mentally mad, I'm sure. So what we're trying to create is a duplication of a very successful, very, very successful gentleman that changed the world of raising money for different people. And that was Jerry Lewis. If you've not seen him or watched him and what he's done, it's well worth the 5 minutes to watch. I'm sure you can get it in different languages, but he is the mentor or what I've been looking up to on this whole thing. But you can always hopefully improve on what other people do if it's available, right? So what we're trying to do is create a new system of engagement. This particular there was a phone room. People sat behind Jerry on phones. The phones would ring, and sometimes he would talk to them on the phone, or other celebrities would talk to him on the phone. Well, that's long for 24 hours. And we understand that not everybody will be on for 24 hours. Ours is different, okay? What we want to do is create, in today's world, social environment, social people. We want to create laughs. We want to create fun. We want to create some stuff that people say, hey, did you see that? So here's how it works, guys. So if you feel that you do not fit into this category, it is okay. But what's going to happen is going to be 20 people on the leaders board, and only the 20 people will be invited to come on to the actual live. So to qualify, you got to be in the top 20 of the board. You have to be in the top 20. Once you're in the top 20, and guys, I'm going to just put a quick disclaimer out there to make sure I cover myself. It might be only 19 people plus admin, because of the games might only allow us to have 20. So there are three board type games for the 6-hour marathon. No, I am not going to tell you what they are, because you guys could go out and start rehearsing and start learning how to play the game. So no, you'll find out when the board goes live, you'll find out what that game is. It'll give a little description, and then you can enter into the game. However, the top 20 people will then get invited. The cutoff time is always 1/4 In other words, 45 minutes past the hour, this will turn off. You will not be able to participate any further. So let's talk about 12 noon New York time. 12 noon New York time. That means in this game would cut off at 11:45 a.m. New York time. Whoever is in the top 20 at 11:45 a.m. New York time will play in the live game at 12:30 p.m. New York time on Saturday. And I slowed down to make sure you understand. So, and I see a asterisk. I think Elias, you must be highlighting some questions. Good job, brother. We'll cover them together in a minute. It just come up as a pop-up on my screen. So, guys,
Okay.
let me quickly redo this. So every game, the leaders board will turn off at 1/4 to the hour or 45 minutes past the hour. So you got to spin it before that time. If you're at 700 and you're the leader and somebody knocks you right out, it doesn't matter as long as you're in the first 20. Now, if you get knocked off the 20 and you've still got a token left, you can go back and spin it again. Remember, you can have up to 5 spins to get the number higher to play in the game. On the full marathon, the 24-hour marathon, we will open that up to allow you to have more spins, we think. We're not sure yet. Now, your 20 names are going to be here, and you've picked the game. Now, I've got to turn off the screen for a second because I've got to look at the games, and I don't want you to see them all. So we are trying to create this engagement of fun and excitement and everything what goes with that. So I'm going to give you an example. So please do not take for granted that this is going to be the game, because we cannot tell you until you enter into that live game. But guys, what we're trying to create is engagement from other people watching. So they sit and watch. People post it on their Facebook page. People post it on the YouTube page. And it creates a new 24-hour marathon that people want to hang in. So you might want to say we're like the first entrepreneurs. We're the people gone out there to do this. So we'll give you an example of what it's going to be. We've given you a couple already in the past, but it could be an example of, say, I'm just putting them up to make sure I don't mess up because there's a bunch of them here. I know we've already picked some, but it could be like a scavenger hunt. Okay, so let's just, I'm not going to say anything about the scavenger hunt, but it would be something that's inside your house or your property. Okay, whether you're a renter or not, it'll be something. It'll be a scavenger hunt. Now, how do we sit and watch you do this? Now, here's what you have to do. To play in that game, in them 20 leaders, you have to commit that you're going to go live on your camera. And we will have an access that we can watch what you're doing through the StreamYard link that we're going to give you. And then you, up to 5 people, will be watching just like you see on TV. We're going to watch underneath what you're doing as admin. And then we click on it, and you're going to have your camera reverse the other way around so it's not looking at you. Or if you have to, then you do it that way. But then what's going to happen is you're going to say, oh, there it is, and you're going to film it, right? And we're going to see family members scrambling to try and find these things that you've got to do. So we'll be able to pick, because we'll see all 20 of you, okay? And then when we see you're looking for something, we'll go live, and we will be sharing with the rest of the people for that 30 minutes that what you're doing. As soon as a person finishes the scavenger hunt and gets all the items, not only do they finish, they upload their picture to the CRC Center, the Communication Resource Center. So, hey, I've got everything I need. I take a picture of it. I upload it. It goes into the CRC Center, and we will be opening the CRC Center for the 24-hour period of Saturday. So that'll be open. So guys, the goal is that people can say, hey, they're scrambling through boxes to find things, or they're putting drawers open to clean the drawers up, or whatever it may be in that house environment that is going to be a live interactive game. It might be something as simple as a bicycle, and you've got a bike up and down the street. We're not going to tell you what they are, and we're not going to show our full hand, because it takes away from what this live environment experience is going to be. So there's going to be a talent show on Saturday that we're going to be doing for a talent show. Again, we'll introduce it. You're the winners of the 20. You got 30 minutes to put it off that talent. So we'll use Sylvia, for example. Sylvia has told us that she used to sing in restaurants and hotels in her home country, and we've all wanted to hear her sing. Well, singing over the internet to a bunch of 1,000, 2,000 people is not going to come across very well. So what she will have is a 30-minute window that she'll be able to upload her live song to the CRC Center. Now what will happen is she'll have a camera on so we can see her as the rest of the people watching her to sing the song. So we can talk and say, look, this is what she's doing. Oh, Elias, he's making fishing hooks. So we will monitor it. We will host it, and we'll be talking about people and then bringing them live on screen so people can see what they can do. They're on all the live activities. So this is a major production that we are testing this Saturday, and that's why it's so important to get people on the call. But please tell your people, we are going to have some hiccups. We're going to lose connection. Somebody's going to lose their phone. The phone may get a phone call halfway through putting their makeup on their face, and all of a sudden the phone rings. There are going to be problems this Saturday. Listen to me. There are going to be problems. But that is hopefully what is going to create some form of a spiral engagement that for the next 2 weeks we can share with people. So on the 15th, 14th through the 15th, the 24-hour marathon, we've got all your Facebook friends, all your Twitter friends, strangers down the road, everybody wanted to come on. Now, will that happen? We won't know till this Saturday. But some of the ideas we've got on these 3 interactive games are going to be creating some fun and going to be creating some excitement. And again, we pull you on live. The remainder 3 games, I think Justin's going to do the one which is where your location is, because you guys like that. So you'll be able to go on and pick. I don't know how that game works, guys. So I could be off, but there'd be a location and you've got to try and figure out where it is. That one will be done live, where everybody can watch it on, so we can see where people are going and what they're doing. There is some other games that, again, Scribble and things like that we're going to be doing. Of course, this is the dry run, so we've got lots and lots of games scheduled, but we can only get through 6 this weekend. Elias, do you want to quickly explain that to anybody? Because this is what we're hoping is it creates it to go viral.
Okay. Bueno, vamos a hablar ahorita sobre los juegos, el que vamos a tener. Hay varios tipos de juegos, ¿verdad? Y vamos a tener interactividad en todo el evento del maratón de 6 horas, en juegos y varios tipos de juegos. Por ejemplo, puede ser un juego que hablan de una persona, o usted, por ejemplo, te gusta cantar o tiene algo específico que puede hacer. Puede estar en vivo presentando qué es lo que estás haciendo o cómo cantas, por ejemplo. También juegos en familia. Puede entrar también en juegos en familia. Por ejemplo, la llamada pasada comentó sobre por ejemplo, el garaje de la casa. Ya sabemos que siempre el garaje tiene su... no está al 100%, pero por ejemplo hay cosa por aquí, cosa por allá. Entonces puede ser que una persona hace el reto de limpiar el garaje en 10 minutos, 15 minutos, 1 hora, por ejemplo, y mostrar la foto antes y después. Por ejemplo, hay unos juegos como el que Justin quiere hacer de lo que es de la locación. Por ejemplo, muestra a usted una imagen de algo, por ejemplo, famoso en el mundo, y usted debe de ponerlo en la mapa donde está ubicado. Por ejemplo, en Francia, el Torre Eiffel. Si usted sabe dónde está, va a marcarlo en qué parte de Francia está, cosas así. Entonces vamos a tener muchos juegos, que vamos a tener interactividad entre todo, y eso es algo muy interesante, la verdad, algo súper, súper interesante. Okay, Dave.
All right, guys. So just had 3 people call me all while you were talking, Elias, and they're all on the call with us right now asking me questions. Guys, yeah, just makes me laugh. So, guys, this is going to be fun. This is going to be exciting. This is going to be some problems. We want to make sure you invite people so they get a $20 free ticket. America or anywhere in the world can join into this and get their free ticket. Anybody that comes on will get a coupon issued to them within 7 days. There is lots more things that are going to happen. For 15 minutes of each hour, there will be some talk about Avazoo. It could be about the AAP for 5 minutes. It could be about the corporate for 5 minutes. It could be one of our attorneys. It could be whatever. Each hour for 15 minutes, we'll be talking about Avazoo. It could be about you. We're asking for some of you, not necessary now for this Saturday, but for the big one, we're going to ask some of you to do a video testimonial so we can put together and show that in that 5 minutes of the 15 minutes. So what we're going to do next week, reach out to you and go, hey guys, would you mind putting a quick 30-second, 60-second video together from your mobile phone, send it to us, and then we'll play that of your experiences in that 15-minute window we get sometime through the 24-hour window. You are us. We are one together, one cause, one love. So guys, we need your interaction. So this week we'll be having different speakers on about Avazoo. I know Kirk's coming on to talk about some stuff. I'm sure Elias will come on, etc., etc. Now, the additional 15 minutes, and these are all going to be close to 15 minutes, not exact, because at the end of each hour, there will be a little break for 5 minutes where we'll be showing you stuff about the charities and the organizations. So if we can finish a game a little bit early, we'll grab that minute. So it won't be defined dead to the minute, so you know. Anyway, bottom line to the deal is, at the end of each hour, we start a new cycle. And then another new cycle an hour later. We've got some individuals that have got some products. I think we've already picked 1 or 2 or 3 for this upcoming week, where they'll be able to come on and share their product and see. So, guys, you got to understand it is a complete dry run. This has never been done before, especially the way we're doing it. And we're going to have some issues. We're going to have some fun. Like I say, it might be something that you don't actually have in your house, so you might have to scramble to the next door neighbor to grab it. And then you got to get pictures of it, and it's going to hopefully create a fun, enjoyable marathon to raise money, but to create some social environment that people want to come on and enjoy it. So a lot of it, not a lot of it, all of it's about you guys participating and having fun. And of course, the reward right now is thousands of dollars. And again, every one of you will have an opportunity this weekend, you will see, to be able to get some tickets to sell and make some money. So I'm pretty well done. I can go on to other games, but I just don't want to give too much away. But, you might get a shape game, which means you've got to get X amount of shapes, and you've got to get them. So it might be you need a triangle, you need a circle, you need a square, you need a oblong. In other words, it's something in your house you can find. So you got to scramble around and get it, because you got the camera on. You got to be videoing yourselves, your camera on. And, we might find people, because you're talking about thousands of dollars you're winning here. So you might be scrambling, putting boxes away, and you fall over. Hopefully you don't. But whatever it is, we're going to be watching it on the bottom of the screen, and then we're going to click on it and bring it live. Now, I don't know if you've ever watched, there are some TV shows out there. There's a police show that when they stop somebody, they have different towns and different cities, and they go live to that action. That's what we're going to be doing. So there's going to be 20 of you that qualified to go into the game, or possibly 19. And we're going to be watching you. And then we go click, and it comes up on the screen. And then we'll say, okay, well, here's Jay, and Jay is doing this. Or here's Jennifer, and Jennifer is doing this with a family. So we do encourage you to have family members with you this weekend, because some of the items, it could be go out and wash your car. If you don't own a car, stop a car on the street and wash it. Well, maybe not a big deal to some of you, but if that's worth tenfold $500, that's a lot of cash to stop a car and quickly wash it. So again, we're not going to tell you all the games. We're going to do a dry run, see what happens, and we're trying to create that excitement. So in literally 2 weeks, it will engage more people. Elias, is there anything you want to ask me on questions?
I have a couple of questions, marked.
Okay, let's go ahead, brother.
So, okay, the first question. So if we have a...
Do you think I'm nuts?
Sorry?
Do you think I'm crazy? I'm nuts?
No. Why you say that?
Do you think this would be fun? Do you think this would be engaging?
It's going to be an awesome day. I believe that is going to be an awesome day. Believe me. I'm going to be there for the 6 hours. That's sure, 100%.
Well, you've even got another bonus coming because you'll find out about that. So, but listen, if there's things, Elias, like the talent show, your talent could be make a fly hook. Okay, what we'll do is whatever you feel your talent is, singing, whatever, you'll have 30 minutes to produce that. And the reason we're doing it live, where you've got to have a camera or a phone on it, is because somebody, if they know about it beforehand, could actually go to the store and buy a live fishing hook or a fly hook or something. So, it could be training your dogs. So this is what we're trying to create. So it's engaging for people to enjoy. But anyway, what questions we got, brother?
Okay, the first one. So if we have already signed up for the 6-hour marathon, we still have to register again to get the 36 token? Yeah,
you don't have to. But if you don't register again, you will not get the 36 tokens. You'll only get the 6 tokens. That if you come on last Wednesdays, you come on Saturdays, and today, that would give you 2 tokens each. So the maximum you would get is 6 tokens. By filling in that form tomorrow night at midnight, all day Friday, you got 24 hours. From 6, you go to 36 tokens. So the idea, guys, is go and get re-registered again, but not only is it more tokens, it's going to ask you for your referral code. So in the future, we're going to be using this platform that we built for other games in the future. So if you bring people on, they'll always be tied to you. So I highly recommend you take 30 seconds and re-sign up again after midnight tomorrow.
Perfect. Okay, another question. Can we do the donation using a credit card in the USA?
It's going to be through PayPal. So you'll be able to go click on the link. It leaves us, guys. First of all, there is no payment for this upcoming marathon. Everything is free. We're not charging anybody any money. We're doing this as a complete dry run test. However, after the marathon starts, we'll open up the window where you can make your pledge for the upcoming. That will be a link that you just click on in your game platform where you've got registered. It will take you over to the aidfound.org 501c3 PayPal, and you will make your payment. So you'll be able to make it from your bank account to PayPal. You'll be able to make it from payment, credit card, debit card, whatever. Now, if you're in a country that does not allow you to use PayPal, we have not yet got a solution. We are working on it, but we do have some time here. We got all the next week. But if you are in a country that does not have a way to make to a payment to a PayPal account, we are working on it. But right now, it'll all go through PayPal, through the different payment offers they offer, which is from American Express to Discovered card to a checking account to a prepaid debit card, whichever you want. So when you click on that button, you don't have to have a PayPal account. You're just making a subscription, or not a subscription, but you're making a payment. So a window will open up and you're just going to put in your credit card information. So you don't physically have to have a PayPal account to make it happen.
Correct. This is the way how PayPal works.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay. I have a Spanish question, and I think I could answer it easily.
Please. What is the question so we can all learn?
Okay, I will. It says the same person can participate in all the games.
Okay, go ahead and tell them. The answer is, guys, you all know that you can participate in all 24 games, all 6 games. But go ahead, Elias, do it in Spanish so you can cover it, please.
Okay. Aquí dicen, la misma persona puede participar en todos los juegos, es de estar ahí. Bueno, eso es todo, depende si usted durante en la ruleta, si usted salió en los primeros lugares, sí, participa en juego, pero si usted no salió en los primeros lugares, no va a participar. No va a participar en el juego. Recuerda que hay una lista de 20 personas que pueden participar en el juego. Depende del puntaje de cada uno de ellos. Okay, let me see if we have another question. Yes, I have another two, I think, yeah. Can you pledge the tokens for the same hour, or do you have to do it once an hour?
No, you can come in as soon as you get your tokens issued Friday night, Friday morning through to Friday night, or Saturday morning. You'll be able to come in, do them all at once. And I'm going to give you a suggestion because we've been playing with this for the last couple of weeks. So if you're on the leaders board, don't just leave it because somebody might knock you off. So what you got to do is check back, a couple of times during the day, and then you can do another token. But as soon as you get on that leaders board, again, I'm trying to save your tokens to the final game. So even if you're number 19 on the leaders board, don't go and roll to try and get a bigger number. Okay, there's no point. Just come back 2 hours later. Come back the next day, Saturday morning. Because the more tokens you have left over for that finale spin, if you're out of 36, if you've got 30 tokens left over, you've got 30 spins to get the jackpot prize. Explain that as well in Spanish, please.
Okay. Aquí voy a explicar la pregunta que ahorita hicieron en inglés, que es algo muy interesante para todos ustedes. Cuando usted quiere participar en los juegos, ok, usted puede hacerlo de un solo, puede participar en la primera, la segunda, la tercera, ok, pero ¿qué es recomendable? Recomendable que usted regresa cada media hora, 1 hora, 2 horas, depende, para ver en qué posición estás en la lista. Ok, ahorita, si usted miró que tu posición bajó, entonces usted puede enrolar o hacer el spin de la roleta, dar vuelta a la roleta para poder conseguir más puntaje. Ok, porque por mientras usted estás en los primeros lugares, vas bien, pero si tu posición está bajando, es recomendable que ir a hacer dar vuelta otra vez para la ruleta para poder estar en los primeros lugares. Y debe de revisar esto cada hora, 2 horas, 3 horas, depende. O, por ejemplo, antes del sábado en la mañanita puede entrar, revisar dónde está tu posición. Si todo está bien, perfecto. Si no, puede dar la vuelta y así sucesivamente. Okay, Dave. Okay.
All right, guys, I'm going to ask you, and I'm going to pray that you can do this. Make some banners. Get them from Sylvie. Get them from Daniel. Put them on your Facebook page. Tell people to sign up to All Day Friday. Prepare them now. They get a free ticket. Get them engaged. Get them started. Explain what's going on. Obviously, we were hoping to have a video for this. Unfortunately, Jason passed out on Monday morning around 4 o'clock in the morning. He is doing better today, but he was just completely exhausted. He'd been working with me for the last 5 or 6 days, and I think I overdone it on him. So I'm sorry, Lord, and hopefully fast recovery. He's doing better. We should have a video. Guys, reach out to anybody you got to get them to come in. The more we can test it with, but the biggest part will be if they love it, they enjoy it, they get a $20 ticket. They can receive some free tickets to give away to their family. And then they should be getting more people on the main 24 marathon. We have a TV network that is going to come on Saturday. We don't know what time they're coming on. They're going to come on through the 6 hours. If they like what we see, what they do, we have got a pretty firm commitment that they will participate in the 24-hour marathon. So guys, remember, you don't need to be all dressed up going out to a wedding, but be casual, but be that you might be on worldwide TV sometime Saturday night. It's a possibility. It could happen. It could go viral. If we can get this go viral, we could get 1 million people looking at it within no time at all. So guys, it's all up to us to make this thing happen. We know we're going to have some problems. Don't get upset. If we just remember, you're being recorded live. So please don't have don't have it in the background that you most probably don't want somebody to see, because we wouldn't know. But anyway, guys, it's going to be fun. All I can tell you is we're not going to click on people and bring them up live on the camera. You'll be listening, because when it goes live, it'll come on, and we're going to say, I'm just using, hey, Raul, it's good to see you. We see you're struggling there. You not found your shape yet. Okay, well, what about looking over there? I can see something in the background. So we'll be interacting with you live when you're live. So you'll know when you're on the screen, which would be good. However, when you're not on the main screen, because there's 20 of you, we will see them on a window. So we'll be able to pick which one to come up. So if you decide that, hey, this is not for me, you can sit down on the sofa and watch TV. We're not going to bring you, well, we might actually bring you back on just to say what happened. But guys, this is all about creating excitement. So this time next year, people are looking forward to participating in our marathon. And this is all for 5 causes that really need some support. So guys, thank you for joining in today. Thank you for all the love we get from every one of you. It's been a very, very hard week this week, the hardest week we've had this year, without a doubt. Paul, who you know, has stepped up to help out his outside operations. Been with the company for a few years, but since January, he's been traveling around the world and doing things for us. Unfortunately, he's in hospital. He got a problem, an infection out in India when we were there. And unfortunately, he's in hospital, and it looks like they're going to amputate a toe or possibly 2. The good news is they're not taking his foot, but some prayers for him and anybody else that's going through tough times would be appreciated. And guys, just let's have some fun, but let's get the word out, get them to register Thursday night at midnight. And if we can get it open beforehand earlier tomorrow, I'll send out an email to all of you. So be blessed. Thank you so much for being who you are. Love to all of you. Love to you, Elias and the family. God bless, guys, and we will see you on Saturday.
See you on Saturday.